and up we go!
You received my letter, then. Thanks for coming. Ah, you got my letter? Thanks for meeting me. My good friend Dulif of the Mages Guild is in danger. I can't protect him from the Firesong on my own. A circle of druids that usually stick to their own island. Lately, however, they've been turning up all over and attacking people. I hoped I was done with them after Earth and Root Enclave. But Dulif spotted them while investigating a lead. I'm a historian. Dulif's helping me trace the movements of the druids of Galen after they left High Rock in ages past. I'm not familiar with this land, so Dulif went on ahead. Now he's in trouble. Can you help? I'll find a way to reward you.
Over here! Just getting a charcoal rubbing of this tablet.
Dulif! Jeffrey's grace. The Firesong didn't get you.
You know better than to worry about me, Laurel. But look, I found something.
Fill in our friend. I'll keep watch back here.
I'm gonna show off a little. What did you find? Let me see.
I asked Laurel to find capable help, and it looks like she delivered. Exquisite. The name's Dulef of the Mages Guild. I managed to give those craven Firesongs the slip earlier, but I'm sure glad to have you with us now. Look what I found. An ancient tablet. The carving's as old as Tuwaka's tail, but the symbol at the top represents the Druid King. And the pattern suggests some sort of ritual. But I'm not sure about the other three symbols. Weirds, maybe? No idea. Earlier, I met with a Beldama Weiris. Thought she might know something about why the Druid King visited the Weirds before leading the Druids to the Sisters. She needed time to recall the stories, but remembered this tablet and sent me to examine it. No idea. That's why I made this rubbing. Why don't you take it to the Beldama camp near the Weird Tree and show it to Weiris Tola? Maybe it will help her recall any stories about Weirds and the Druid King. Druid Laurel and I will meet you there. The camp is just to the west of the Beldama Weird Tree. I'll stay with Druid Laurel and make sure she gets there safely. Let's hope the Weiris... I'm not entirely sure. When I asked her about stories concerning the Druid King and the Weirds, it was the first thing she remembered. Like the Druids, they mostly keep an oral history, so this tablet must have special meaning. By sand and seas. If they are, they've been looking in the wrong place. After I wrote to Laurel and gave them the slip, I haven't seen them since. But they're still out there. I can feel them in the wind.
We'll meet you at the camp shortly, friend. I want to take a look at this tablet first.
What happened here?
Druids call themselves the Firesong? They attacked us. Blight and thorns. Please, friend, talk to her and find out what happened. First, those druids arrived in force. Call themselves the Firesong. And now you show up with the mage who spoke to Weiris Tola and another druid? Are you here to attack us too? The Firesong leader, Archdruid Michiel, demanded that Weiris Tola come with him to open the... How did he phrase it? The Druid King's ritual site. When she refused, they attacked. They took her away. No. But if you really want to help, find Weiris Tola and bring her back safely. Druids haven't been seen in High Rock since the Weird Tree was just a shrub. So when they appeared, we took interest. I'll mark the locations of their camps on your map. Only recently. We were curious at first, not concerned. Frankly, most of my sisters thought druids were just myths. I certainly never met one. When they started setting up camps, we just wanted to keep an eye on them. Maybe that was naive. Tablet? No, I've never seen this before. The symbol in the middle, that's similar to one we use to represent nature. And the one on the bottom left looks like a version of the Beldama symbol. As for the other two, I don't know what they mean. It all happened so fast. He said something about needing a Weiris to open the path, and I know he mentioned the Druid King and a ritual site.
Things I'd never heard of until the mage arrived and asked Tola about them. Yes, Tola spoke fondly of your friend. He asked if she knew any stories about the Druid King meeting the Weirds long ago. She seemed to know something, but she wanted to consult the other elders. Maybe that's why the Firesong took her.
Firesong camps on the mainland? We need to figure out where they took Tola.
Stay here, Laurel. I'll follow our friend, but stay out of their way. Let's go see what the Firesong are up to. No sign of Tola. But what's that?
I sped at mainlander boldness.
Sacred seeds. Laurel said the Firesong were after the Stone Lore Seed and Earthenroot Enclave. What does this have to do with the Druid King's visit to the Weird? Over there. Hagfen, huh? That's enough to point us in a direction, at least.
Treasure?
see if we can find any sign of Wiristola. What's that inscribed there? Free? Wonder what that means. Let's get back to Druid Laurel and Wyrist Jocelyn and show them what we found.
I got my nickname because my eyes reminded people of the warm embers of a fire.
You're back. What of Wiristola? Roots and thorns, confound it! What took you so long? I had half a mind to go after the two of you myself for a moment there. Did you find anything? Do you know where the Firesong took Wiristola? Is she all right? Hagfen? The marsh to the northeast? Well, if the Firesong marked a location on their map, it must be important. We need to head there and fast. I don't trust that path trader Archdruid Mishael to not hurt the Wyrist. Did you find anything else? Orders? Let me see that. Archdruid Orlaith is one of the most respected elders in the Firesong Circle. But why did she send Mishael here to get a nature spirit? We have plenty of our own in the archipelago. Anyway, is that everything? Interesting. We druids use totems and fetishes in our rituals. Does this serve a similar purpose? And what's this word inscribed here? Free. Never heard of it. We have no other choice. We need to see if the Firesong took Wiristola to Hagfen. The mark on the map is quite clear. Shouldn't be too hard to find that spot in Hagfen. I wonder what's there. I'm sick of being one step behind those blighted cowards. First, they tried to take our sacred seed, and now this? What does it all mean? The sacred seeds were given into the care of the 3 druid circles by Druid King Kasserine to keep and guard until the time they would be needed. That's what the prophecy says, but the actual meaning has been debated for centuries. The dream of Kasserine. I've been fascinated by the stories of the Druid King since I read the prophecy inscribed on the Telling Stone. Of course, each of the circles interprets its meaning differently. Just one of the many things we disagree about. Who knows why those foul sacks of root rot do anything? Obviously, they wanted to take possession of the Stone Lord's sacred seed. But why they want to acquire a nature spirit from the mainland? I have no idea. Maybe we're all just chasing legends.
There's a cave near that spot on the map, over on the eastern shore. We never go there. My sisters say it's haunted.
Haunted? Great. I'll bet that's it then. We'll meet you there.
Clear a path ahead, friend. We'll follow behind you.
The ritual is nearly complete. Spirit arms.
How dare disturb a sacred spirit of nature?
And obey. The Firesong, come back! I have no further need of you. Time to die. I don't have time for distractions. The second ritual...
You and your friends arrived just in time. Thank you. Thank you for coming to rescue me from that druid villain. Your arrival undoubtedly saved my life, but you were too late to stop the archdruid from completing his ritual. I think this is all related to the stories your friend Dulef asked me about. After consulting with my fellow elders and listening to the Firesong druid prattle on, yes. In one story, the Beldama Weirds worked with Druid King Kasserine long ago to consecrate this place for a ritual. Did Dulef find the tablet I pointed him to? Ah, just as I remembered. The pattern depicts a ritual, though one I am unfamiliar with. The symbols represent the Druid King, the Beldama Weird, and the Glenmoral Weird, and the one in the center. I believe that's the spirit archdruid Michelle seeks. I believe it's the ritual depicted on the tablet, but in reverse. It shows the Druid King and the Weirds consecrating a place for a nature spirit. The Archdruid's ritual desecrated this site. Now he's off to do the same thing at the second site. Not specifically, but if the Glenmoral Weirds assisted the Druid King there, then it must be somewhere in Bankorai. The Archdruid will require another Weirus to access the ritual site. Then, if he completes his spell, he can summon the nature spirit.
The Glenmoral Weird. Let's discuss our next steps. So the Druid King didn't just meet with the Beldama Weird to perform a ritual. He had the help of the Glenmoral Weird too? And the Firesong somehow knew this as well? Blight! Was I the only one who didn't know about this? We need to stop them. As sure as rain's hands showers give rise to second seed's flowers. Let's hurry to Bankerai and find that Glenmoral camp the Weirus told you about. We need to keep Archdruid.
Perhaps I can help. Let me create a portal to Bankerai. It should deposit you close to the Weird camp.
Much obliged, Weiristola. Clear skies to you.